So I have built myself an Agentic video editor. Basically, I was in Goa the last week and I took a bunch of videos on my Meta Ray-Bans, and obviously I'm too lazy to stitch all of them up and like edit them. So what I did is I built a automatic Agentic AI video editor that just takes all my video clips, and I've added a song that smells like Team Spirit by Nirvana. And now I have just prompted it, and it's like, hey, make it into a nice cool 1 minute 1.5 minute kind of video, and like just like edit it to the beat. And we are now in process, and I don't know if it's gonna work. This is like the first time running it. I'm not saying I've already built it. It's like part of the building process, and I just thought of recording it so you guys know what it's like to try and test things out. So basically it's about 192 clips, all right, and the first thing it told me that, hey, 90 seconds of the music will probably be a little bit hard to achieve because you have like a lot of clips, so that's one thing. And it also asked me like, what part of the music do you want? You want just the intro, you want the the main or you want like the main drop, so that's a pretty cool question, actually, very nice. And then obviously the current Python script that we've built is not suited for this type of a video. I mean, what we initially like just built what we thought it would be. So it asked me like, hey, should we like rewrite the script, or should we just like do it a one-time thing wherein we just write some additional code just for this particular project? So it's like, yeah, let's not change the script, because I don't know if I'm going to make more videos like this, and also this is like a part of the learning process. I don't know if this is something that we would be doing again and again, but yeah. All right, so it's asking me some questions. You have 192 clips. The 90 seconds of music will yield 100 to 140 beats up filtering. So we'll use the most of all the current rates, file names in order, chronological 1, 8, 100. Which ordering specific? Chronological clips appear in the order you capture them as a trip. Shuffle, random order. Yeah, I think we're gonna go chronological. Yeah, and I mean, I might like change things later, but like for now we'll just go with chronological, because all these clips that I've taken, I don't know if Meta is like named them as 1001, 902, 946. I think I've taken a lot of photos and videos. Lol. So yeah, I think we'll most likely go with chronological because it'll tell a story, kind of like, it's like the start to the end of the trip. It is missing some videos though. Like there are some more videos that I haven't imported from the Meta classes. So I think I have enough to propose a concrete plan. Here's the design. First we'll normalize this, we'll do this, we'll do that. Is it asking me any questions? Generate the timeline. This detects the beat across the 90 seconds trim song. Register the project in preview, npm run sync. Okay, and then we're gonna render it out. Interesting. Okay, we need to change the M4A to MP3. Okay, I think that's the music that I burned out from Spotify, so I had to tell M4A file format. Variation free once what we can produce Goa V2 shuffle. Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. Yeah, that's all right. Sounds good. All right, cool. Let's see how does Claude do. All right. Also, this is the Claude Max plan, if you guys are wondering. And oops, fuck, shit. I almost slammed my MacBook. But this is the Claude Max plan. It is about 11 o'clock in the night, and I was gonna play video games, but I was like, hey, you know what? I have a lot of data on my phone. I need to clear it up. I pulled out all the data from my phone, put it in this SSD, and I remember like, hey, you know what? I was building this like in Bangalore, and I completely forgot about it. And this will be the perfect time to actually like utilize all those clips that I have and make it into a short like piece of video, so that I can then delete them, because I don't want to keep these clips. Like, it's just too much GB, and like SSDs are expensive now. So that's kind of like the motivation of this session right now. I'm going to just go be like, hey, yes, it's creating an MD file for this project, which is interesting. All right, where did it make it? I need to read that. So MD files are basically like, MD means markdown, but like for you to understand, it's just like a plan it's like a plan that Claude writes itself, or the AI writes itself, so that it knows that, hey, this is what we're doing. And because AI can't store memory technically, but it could make a file that it could reference with, to know where it is in the process, and keep updating that file. So LLMs don't store memory, but they have context, and context is just the amount of chats they have access to, like going up and going back to each and every chat before it gives you an output. But hence it creates an MD file, which is basically like a plan or like a documentation, so that it can refer to that documentation whenever it's producing an output, so that it's kind of like memory, but it's not memory. That makes any sense. Okay, so inside projects, did it make an MD inside here? Nope, it did not. All right, it is writing design doc to doc superpower specs, which is inside this, All right, cool. So we have blog editor design spec. I think it did make some changes to this MD file. I'm not sure what it is, but okay, here you go. We can see what it is. So user rejected to write. I did not. What? I didn't reject it, did I? I was like, okay. Okay. Did I think I don't know. I was recording this video. I don't know if I accidentally hit no by mistake, but okay. I don't know if this is gonna fuck things up now for me, since I accidentally said okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna be like, yes, write the file. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got an MD file for this project. It's basically written a plan on how it's going to edit this video. I think this is going to be an important part of the process. Anytime you're going to spring up a video editing session on Claude Code, Agentic video editing, blah 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 blah. I think it's going to write a plan on how it's going to edit your video before it edits your video, and I think that's a very smart thing, and that is probably something that's going to keep on happening as we build. As we create like projects for editing. So it's like we know exactly. This is like the brief. This is this is literally the brief. Claude's literally written its own brief on how it's gonna like edit it and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure if I give it more context of like how I want this to be edited, it's probably gonna add this to the brief. Yeah, MD files are basically briefs in this particular use case and scenario. So yep, cool. All right, please review it and let me know if you want any changes. Let me just read this really quickly. Okay, let's read it with you. All right, goal: produce a 90-second beat synced highlight reel from 192 meta Ray-Ban clips scored into the intro, first chorus of Smells Like Teen Spirit using the existing log editor pipeline with no pipeline modifications. Source material: it's listed out where it's going to get its videos from. It listed where it's going to get its music from. The output is going to be 90 seconds. This is the timeline of the music. Ordering is chronological. Interesting approach. Reuse the existing pipeline. Blah. Cool. All right. Cool. Yeah. Looks good. I mean, success criteria appears to be a composition. All right. So that's just some technical stuff. Looks good, buddy. Looks good. All right. Yeah. Claude may need to make some changes, okay, to something. Okay, all right. So I mean, this does not happen usually, but I think this is happening because I'm using this plugin called Brainstorm. I think it's one of the plugins that just come with Claude. I'm not sure. Brainstorming. It's a superpower. You must use it for any creative work, creating, building components. Okay. Let's see. I mean, it's cool. I don't know if it would have done a better job without this, but we can A/B test and we can see. Yeah, it finished writing the entire spec, so I'm assuming now post this it should probably start. We haven't added like analyzing of video frames yet, so it does not know what video is what. It's just taking clips chronologically and putting it down. But I'm pretty sure in the future I would want to add like a VLM that like basically strips frames from a particular video and basically understands like, oh hey, this is a video of the guy driving.
What a fucking meal that was, dude. Holy.
And let's say this is a video of him, in the villa. Actually, really like this video. Waking up the next day. So yeah, I understanding context of each clip, and then probably writing metadata for each clip, so that it knows, hey, to make a story out of it, we're going to use like, opening shots of him riding the bike, then in the villa, and then maybe chilling with his friends, blah blah blah. So I'm sure we could do that. I'm very very confident that that is very possible. All right, so it's writing another MD file. I'm not sure what that is for, but there is the design spec, success criteria, risk. I mean, we kind of pretty much already have this. I don't know why we would need. I don't know why we need this. All right, cool. It's doing its thing. It's asking me. Sorry, it's asking me. Should we do sub-agent driven? They will dispatch multiple agents, and per task, and just review between tasks, fast iteration, or inline. They'll just inline is they just do all of this in one chat. I think I'm gonna go with the sub-agent thing in this case because, fuck yes, we have the max plan and just go bonkers, man. We have the best laptop, we have the max plan, we have the SSD, and we have no time because it's about time to sleep. So we gotta get this stuff done fast. All right, it's gonna write another plan. Not really liking the skill. Writing too many plans, but not executing. But okay, no worries. We're just gonna go with the flow and see. Okay. Sorry, it's writing a plan for sub-agent driven development, which is a different kind of a thing. It's a different skill altogether. It's sub-agent, SUP. Yeah, sub-agent. It's part of the superpower plugin used when executing information as with independent tasks. Okay, cool. I had downloaded a bunch of like plugins, and so if you go to plugins over here, yeah, right here you can see like. Let me just pull that up. Yeah, you can discover plugins on the right hand side. You can see what's installed. So there's some MCPs. There is a few. You can see Claude Mem. I really like this one. It's really nice. I recommend it. Yeah, front-end design, display right, that takes control of your browser. Raftfruit. I've never really used Raftfruit. And then yeah, Superpower is one of the official Claude plugins. All right. So the fact that it's making us use that, it's fine. It's not like we're making any mistakes. But yeah, I'm gonna escape to go back. I am using sub-agent development execution. Before I start, I'm doing a quick check. The current branch is main. The recent commits and nodes repo go main. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, just go. Yeah, no worries. It's fine. We've not connected this to any GitHub or any repository online. And that is because I'm simply just in the initial stage of testing this out and experimenting. Like, I don't even know if this is even a thing. If this successfully edits my videos, I'm just going to use it internally to a point wherein if my criteria of releasing this to the public is if I use this myself at least 10 to 20 times and I really feel that, okay, wow, this is cool, it's refined, I don't want to put out something that's not easy to use. I mean, I don't expect people to like use Claude Code and use this particular interface to like make this work. I'll probably have to wrap all of this up, and I mean, this is like we're talking a little far into time, because there's a lot of refinements, bugs that's going to pop up, user interface experience, etc. But I'm pretty sure I can whip up a quick MVP like in a day or two, now with AI and stuff. Probably a week with like testing, hosting, deployment, blah blah blah. Yeah, post this on a private server. And just connect it to my phone, so I can just upload this stuff. It goes into like maybe like a Supabase or like a Google Drive, and then I have the app on my phone, which is like, let's say on a web app or a iPhone test flight app that is connected to the virtual private server, and the VPS has access to the database, whatever. But at least it can take the files from my phone. I don't have to like put it into my SSD and then to the computer and then analyze them. It's just like directly from the phone, and I think that is where the value is at. It's all about convenience. Right? You're removing layers of yeah, you're removing the layers of like inconvenience, so and I think that's very 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 important when building stuff. You should make it simple and easy, just like Steve Jobs thought. Like, it should be simple. Customer needs to use things very fast and easy. Don't make it hard for them. All right, so asking me for a bunch of commands, I'll just explain what this is. cd means going into that directory. So it's going into this directory and it wants to run ffmpeg, all right, which is basically something related to media. It's one of the best media libraries for media pipeline libraries. Allows you to cut, edit, convert clips or media files to like different files. I don't know, I'm trying to explain this as non-technical as possible, but I know it's not the best way to explain this, but I hope you're with me in this video so far. I also realized that I record videos vertically. I don't know if YouTube likes that, especially like vertical YouTube videos. No one probably watches a like vertical YouTube video like this. And Instagram Reels, so fuck no, that's 3 minutes. I know that vertical YouTube is also like 3 minutes max. I think Instagram does allow up to 20 minutes probably. We are 16 minutes in right now. And I think probably what I would need to do later is record this like horizontally, so that then YouTube just recognizes this as a normal YouTube video. But this is the way I love recording content and videos, on the spot, just in a flow, rather than having it like edited. Because I started off my career actually like designing and editing videos, and not gonna lie, it was fun and I loved doing that. I was bottlenecked by low spec PC and infrastructure. I had a really bad laptop and I couldn't edit videos that fast. But I think that's what allowed me to be more creative. And like when you are limited by like hardware and stuff, you actually like put in more time to like get the right editing done, gives you more time to think. But now I'm pretty sorted actually. I have one of the best, what I personally feel like is one of the best laptops. I have a good phone, and I don't feel like editing videos. So I'll probably most likely prefer getting someone to edit the videos for me. But yeah, maybe that changes sometime in the future. It's funny how hypocrite I was think about that. Hey, when I get a good phone, I'll record more content. When I get a laptop, I'll edit better videos. But I wouldn't say none of that happened. Some of that did happen. I did use my hardware to create stuff, but not as much as I thought I would be using it for. Fuck, my English is a fuck right now. What's it saying? All right, hey, tempo locks in at 117.5 beats per minute, but Libro's beat track loses lock around the verse per chorus transition. This is a real limitation, not a flag issue. Rerunning with min duration made zero difference. This is a planned level blocker. Task 5 cannot produce a 90-second reel as specified. Specific risk section anticipated sparse cuts in intro, but not no cuts. I didn't understand what that means at all. All right, cool. So Librosa stops stilling beats at 50 seconds long. So it's cutting off at 50 seconds basically. And we have so the library that is used to like detect musical beats is limited to like 50 seconds of duration, but the reel that we want to produce is 90 seconds, and that's the problem that it's currently facing right now. So trim the song to 38 seconds in a 90 and accept the shorter reel. I don't want to do that. Pick a 90-second reel with Libra somewhere. Pick a different song. Transient detection, beat track, tempo locked and beat. Onset detection works across the whole song, is actually more appropriate for cut on energy spikes. Yeah, I mean, let's just it already knows tab. It already knows that. Okay, the second option is like the best option. Let's rewrite the code, because that sucks. I mean, 50-second videos. I know that this is a longer video, and I actually told my code that I will only use it for 15 or 30-second videos, but this is I did shoot a lot of videos, and I keep shooting a lot of videos, just like this video. It's pretty long, so it just makes sense for my particular use case. I think, I would want a longer video. I think 1.5 minute is good. It is a long video, but it's good for me. I might reduce it later on in the future. I also believe that, once you have